go from Kraftshala and you have dedicated 3 months into the program, full-time program, let me just tell you this. If you have built all the assignments, the projects, you've gone through it, you have done the interview readiness part, why wouldn't any company hire you? And the way you guys teach, the way you build projects and the assignments and the discipline and the interview readiness, I'll say the communication part, that also got, really we got a lot of mock interview practices before the real interviews began. Towards the end, there's a overall course curriculum sort of analysis revision, so that also helped. So then you're ready. I'm Kishan Pandey, and I'm from the MLP3 batch from Kraftshala. And currently, I'm working as a marketing manager in one of the tech companies. I've been working here for 3.5 years. I started out as an SEO executive, and then I got promoted to an assistant marketing manager, and then eventually I'm the marketing manager right now. So that's the the growth trajectory that I had. 2-3 years before I joined Kraftshala, I had started basically a company, a startup sort of a thing in clothing and apparel, and I was getting manufactured t-shirts and wallets and selling them on Amazon Shop. It was kind of a jugaad, you can say. Honestly, I was just searching for some kind of internship where I can get experience and prove myself. I searched for marketing internship, and then I think Kraftshala SEO was doing well back then, so that I found Kraftshala, and then from there I saw like, okay, good opportunity, good people. I mean, also the website's UI UX was all making sense. I was like, okay, I mean, this is where I need to go. And also because the industry basically requires a lot of people require MBA and all of these BBA, MBA degrees you have to have. And I did not have the financial condition to go for those degrees or anything like that. I mean, I just barely sort of just left my startup. I researched about all these instructors as well, like where are they, what are they doing, to sort of idolize and see where I can get starting from them. Also, I checked out the curriculum as well, and I found whatever I was looking for. Basically, like I had a strong suit in writing, so I was like, SEO was there, and then I needed some ideas about performance marketing and overall, you could say, the go-to-market strategy in the beginning. I mean, I had these rough ideas, but to structure everything and make the whole package into a 3-month program, that was good. And then again, also it was full-time. Pretty confident that, okay, if I'm giving full-time commitment into something, and if there is some sort of a discipline or a structure or commitment to something, it will obviously reap benefits for me. But that was really a golden opportunity. That was a career launchpad. We were told to cover all the bases, complete all the classes and assignments. That's when you were gonna get whole thing from the program. And if sometime I reached maybe 2 minutes late in the meeting, Richa would be there to make sure that I wouldn't do it next time. We were told to sort of join on time, not miss any classes, keep our cameras on for the sake of hygiene, and so that what we've all followed. To understand marketing, you have to have solid business acumen. You have to have solid understanding of the budget that you're gonna give in. How do you optimize the budget for any campaigns that you're running for the company? All of these things that you realize later on when you join the company, when I start working. But the foundation was set in Kraftshala for the same thing. I mean, the first class that we had was a go-to-market GTM strategy session where we were given 4 or 5 sample products that we had to build a campaign on. All of these things from the first 2 sessions, that opened up my mind a lot. Like, okay, this is business. This is how we do business. This is how we do, sort of decide our campaign strategy. And then throughout the program where we were making we were doing assignments on Facebook ads, Google ads, all of these things. So whatever we were taught, we were doing projects on them. Like we were doing assignments every day on them. So that was the first time learning, like, okay, you are learning Facebook ads. Now you are building your Facebook meta ad account, everything from scratch. Second thing I'd say was the team project building, which was really, something I liked because, after school, I was not really that social, to be honest. I was working in a silo with my business partner. We were moving around. All of my friends had left for Kota, but I was back in Gaya, my small town, and I was not really that, I had the confidence and everything, but I was not to really socialize with all these people. But when I joined the program, people were there from all over the country, and sort of I could interact with them in the team building projects. I could measure where am I, where do I stand, and yeah, that gave me a lot of confidence. I have been always like a cocky person, right? And before that, I was like, okay, I mean, if we are doing the project, and I have to have my inputs and everything, otherwise we might not. It might not be good and all of that. But after the first, second project, once we saw that okay, everyone is adding to it, and all of us are equally competent, and all of us are getting into it. So then I kind of realized that okay, I mean, even in the future I don't have to do everything myself. It's about the team. When teamwork will happen, some people will come up with their creative stuff. Like Sahil was there, he had like really good designing skills and everything. Some people will come up with their creative strength, some of them will come up with their operational strength as well. So then I realized that okay, you need a team. That's why we need a team, and you cannot do everything yourself, even if you go ahead and like right now managing a team. So I take the learning from there. There are a lot of networks, a lot of groups on LinkedIn as well. We're all connected with each other. Sort of we see, when someone posts, we see what they're up to, where have they joined, where are they going. And for freshers, I mean, it's a lot helpful. Like, I mean, why not? Let's say you are a fresher and you have joined and you have done the program, and now you also connect. You also want to connect with us, like the alumni and the people that that are already working in the industry. So every time you ask for help from any of us, like, hey, I want to join there, or that, it helps a lot in the referrals, because all of us at the manager levels, we know what are the openings that are there, what are the positions that we need. All of these we know. Before that human skill session thing, I did not give that much to the human skill session. I was sort of a conventional guy. I was like, okay, I mean, I am confident. I have to learn the technical skills and everything. Human skills? Why human? Like, what human skills? Like, you just need to have a conversation with someone. I can have that. You can have to show diplomacy. I can have that. But what exactly is human skill? But they were terrific with the human skill session. The kind of exercises that they made us do. Sort of the psychological aspect of things. The corporate training, first of all, like, okay, how do you present something? Like, are you presenting it saying X has done this? Or are you presenting it saying that, okay, this has been done and we will try to resolve it? So there are multiple things in corporate that, and I mean, if any student is listening to, like, if any fresher is listening to this right now, I mean, you might think that, oh, it's absolutely easy in corporate. You just need to work, and it's not a school, it's not a class. First of all, like, you will come here and you will see, like, okay, how many struggles on a daily basis you have to have. I mean, technical skills aside, but how many struggles in terms of interpersonal relationships, in terms of, okay, credit stealing and all of these things. And you will get pissed off. You will get like, what's happening? Are you getting enough paid for the work you're doing? Are you doing enough work? Does he like you? Does he not like you? Is the CEO impressed? Everything, every little thing, you will really get, like, lose some screws here. But because of the sessions that happen, and you learn how to communicate smartly, and how to be on your toes, and how to be with other teammates, how to understand from an empathy point of view their problem statement. What do they want? What are their aspirations? What are your aspirations? How can you merge them both? How can you walk on a middle path? Everything. The human skill sessions were really good for that purpose. The quality of instructors is really important. If there are working professionals, industry experts who are actually in the industry right now, and who are, like someone like me, maybe I'm not a mentor right now, but someone like me who's seeing everything happening in the industry, how the market is moving along, and how to plan these budgets, how to plan this optimization and everything. So that is really important. So the quality of instructors in Kraftshala, you guys had people from Airbnb, you guys had people from a lot of other places like Google, I think, a lot of other places you guys had people from. So these people who are working in top shelf companies and also running their campaigns will definitely teach you how to run your campaign. they expect you to start from week one if they're hiring from Kraftshala. I started out here with SEO, so that was my first interest when the job when the job opening came by Kraftshala. And from day one, I mean, the assignment was itself to write an SEO oriented article and make this SEO plan and everything. And from day one, from the interview itself, the interviewer started like the guy who interviewed me. He started out saying that okay, we need this plan, and we are going to chase this in the next 3 months. Now tell me, how would you plan for this? What are the thoughts that in your what are the ideas that you have? And basically the work started from there, from the interview itself, and I answered him like, okay, these are the things I can do, these are things we can try out. And then the day one of joining, I started right. I mean, I was just given a week to sort of understand the whole company and everything. But after that, you just asked to write articles, and I already had done that sort of demo articles in Kraftshala, also in the assignments. I had gotten the whole knowledge about on-page SEO, off-page SEO, how to rank a blog, basically, how do you write it. I have seen this a lot. That जॉब नहीं है, करियर नहीं है, AI आ गया है, तो जॉब कैसे होगा? A lot of things are getting automated and everything. But first of all, like one question is that, are the number of companies increasing or decreasing in India? Are the number of products and services increasing or decreasing in India? They are both increasing. Everything is on a uphill. Like we might think in Bangalore or Mumbai, living in Mumbai, Bangalore, that oh, it's already like really good, but you don't. I mean, the India is big, and you don't know like a lot of new kind of products and services are getting built every day, and a lot of new companies are starting every day, a lot. So I don't think there is any shortage of job or any sort of shortage of opening. I don't agree that there are no more jobs. I mean, the first thing that you should focus on is your skill building. If you have the skill and sort of along with the business acumen, as I mentioned earlier, you will always be in demand. The skill gap, I think that's why a lot of edtech platforms like yours as well, they are working on it to sort of manage that skill gap. Maybe 10 years ago, my parents wouldn't have thought like, हाँ, ऐसा हो जाएगा कि there will be a platform where you will learn, and just based on that learning, based on that skill development, you will actually get a job. That was like not a reality, but that was a reality with Kraftshala. So that one thing really changed it for me. Like, I mean, you can, if you have the skill, companies are also looking for skills. You show them. They don't care about your degree, whether you are 12 pass or whether you are, BSc graduate.